Bullpen getting the start. Chase Doubleday. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, ready to get underway. Leo DeVries digs in now.
Leo DeVries.
And a new season is officially underway. 0-1.
Ball in.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-2. That one hammered center field. Carrying well. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now the number 2 hitter.
Number 24.
Ball 1, no strikes. Doubleday, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Ketel Marte. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
1-1 now.
Ball 2.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two down. And that just misses.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. This one in the air, center field. Pajes settles underneath it. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Here's Juan Soto. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate.
Oh, great stop. And they get the out. Back inside Fenway Park. So here's the lefty, number 4. What do you look for here?
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Ball 1.
Foul ball there. comes up empty. That's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one away. So stepping in for Boston, Xavier Edwards. Check swing, and he went 0-2. On the ground, and that's just foul.
Ball one.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And he makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Yandy Diaz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now it's the Reds DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Guerrero tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. Swing and a ground ball. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now the veteran third baseman.
Third baseman, number 41.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Number 19 stands in now and watches strike 1.
Nope, outside.
Second inning here, no score.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
He goes down looking. And now the veteran catcher. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Reaching down, makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. And it's over the monster and off the billboard. A solo shot. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 1-0. Now here is number 7. There's a swing and a miss.
Coach just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Check swing, he held up, and now it's even 1-1.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
That clips the corner. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here on opening day. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get the out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
Picks himself up at RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. See you later. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. It's their second home run of the inning. Edgar Carroll up next for the Red Sox. High fly ball, right field. Gets under it. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Abrams stands in here. Takes ball 1 low.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Yandy Diaz now. Foul ball. Runner on the go. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in Boston. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Leo DeVries.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked.
Pulls it in. One away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Walked his first time. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That one misses. Ball 3. And he walked
That's
him.
ball 4. Take your
Maybe
base.
a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So a man aboard. Now here is Ryan O'Hearn. Check swing. He went. And it's 0-1. In the dirt, blocked. that one back there. He brought it back. As we go to the last of the third. Here now the Red Sox DH, Pete Alonso. Hit on the ground to short. A sliding stop at short to first. Nicely done for the out. Now the third baseman reached on an infield single his first time. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. That one fouled off. The 0-2. And that one hammered. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Out to short. It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
This one in the air center field. And there's two down. Next to hit, Andy Pajes. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Pajes, a rangy center fielder, 25 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. And that extends the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Bellinger up to hit. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. On to the fourth. In now for the Reds, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
And that's downstairs. And that's ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
3-0 down. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in, and it turns out to be a homer.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Guerrero now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball 2.
Check swing called strike. Now 2-1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. That's out number 2. Now it's the right fielder. Caught looking his first time up.
Nope, that's a ball.
The 1-2. Out to center. Pajes under it. And that is that. Back here at Fenway Park, Joe stepping in for Boston, Edgar Caro. What a stop. Throw to first. Got him. Nice play. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams now. And there's a foul ball. Navigating this Boston lineup, it's not easy. And this guy at the plate, one of the best power-hitting shortstops of the game.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike 1. Strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Out towards right center field. On his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Reds catcher, number 25. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Off the plate.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there. Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Leo DeVries, the next to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. The Bo Sox leading by 5 here on opening day. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
That's a ball.
Ripped to first, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
In the air out to center. Pajes makes his way towards it. Makes the catch. Inning over. Back here at Fenway, Joe stepping in for Boston. Yandy Diaz.
First baseman, Yandy Now pitching for Cincinnati.
New arm out of the bullpen, Robert Suarez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there and smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the start.
Here's Marte for 1 and 2. What a play. Down the third baseman. He's 2 for 2.
Number 7.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Wow, nice play. Fires to first, safe, and that's his third hit. Here's Acuna. Jackknifes out of the way.
That's ball 2.
2-0. And a foul ball. Outside. Ball 3. In the air to left center. Under it. And that's the inning. Top 6 in now for the Reds. Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte. Now pitching for
a new pitcher in the game, Garrett Whitlock.
22.
He has a great slider with tons of movement. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Nope, ball 1.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
He's begging, give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Back here at Fenway, Joe stepping in for Boston. Andy Pajes.
Center fielder, Andy Pajes.
This one in the air, center field. Settles under it. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Bellinger at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Suarez, 35 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Hit in the air, center field. Should have this one. And there's 2 away. So up next, Edgar Caro.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back in Boston, now it's the Reds DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throws to second, and he's into second with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Next to hit, number 41. Foul ball there. Man at second. And a ground ball to first. And he's out on the tag. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
Number 19 swings through it for strike one. And a foul ball.
Ball, that's out.
Ripped on a line to center. And he makes the catch. Relay throw to third. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Bottom of the seventh. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, C.J. Abrams.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Adrian Morejon.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Xavier Edwards getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Oh, nice lunging grab. 2 down, bases empty. Yandy Diaz will hit next. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Back here in Boston, we're at the top of the 8th. Number 25 now at the plate.
Yep, that ball went out.
Acuna on the run. 1 away. Back to the top of the order now. Leo DeVries digs in now. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. The Red Sox leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
At the plate, number 24. Checks the swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Man at second. Bounce to the right side. Diaz. The tag, and he's out. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-1 now. Smoked on the ground a second. Over to Diaz. They get the out on Marte. That's the third out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the slugger who starts at DH, Pete Alonso.
Ball 1.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Here's the third baseman. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Ground ball left side. Fires in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. That one fouled off. The other way, and he beats the shift. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Grant Taylor.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that one finds its way through. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. This one in the air center field. Settles under this one. And that'll do it. We go to the 9th. So now here's the Reds. Cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Aroldis Chapman will take over here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
In the air, left field. Fair ball. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
On a line. Diving, makes the grab. Reds down to their final out. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Number 41. Foul ball there. Yeah, that's fouled off. One strike away. Outside low. And it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Didn't go. 2-2. And they'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting.
Got it. Ball game.